Hello everybody, it's Jim here, and this will be a raw video. So I haven't done this in about 10-15 years to actually take my phone out and start talking. A lot of people asking me like, what are you doing with the money from the trading? How you spend your time? Where are the Lambos and stuff like that? You see this? You see this here? You see here the mountains? You see there the mountains, right? See? This is my freedom. This is my peace of mind. I don't need a lot of material things. Yes, I need some material things, but it's not the end all be all. Also, I do this for about 13 years trading. So yeah, the first years when I didn't had enough, obviously it was important, the parties, the daily parties, and going to clubs and spending money and essentially seeking for other people's approval. But after a few years, when you do that on a daily basis, it becomes boring, and you understand that people want you for your money. Okay? That's how it is, and that's how it always has been. For me, right now, I'm in beach, clean, go in a great place that have a pool, that I will be able to spend my day there. Mountains, go there, and essentially, I believe that some of the best moments shouldn't be for the internet. It should be for the person to live in the moment. I have seen so many videos with other people that they go to somewhere to eat something. They are with a phone and recording. They go there essentially for recording. They go on a date. They have the phone there and recording without even the other person know about he's being recorded, just to be shamed on the TikTok and on the Instagram. And a lot of people, they act like they are some kind of noble ones. All right, that's why I'm not an influencer, bro. I don't like it. I hate it, actually. I don't subscribe to this content. Sometimes that I see it on some YouTube shorts and stuff like that, I will actually laugh and move on. All right. Now, another factor is how your students going with mentorship, and do you teach those stuff? Yes, I do that, but it is high-end, really high-end, and really expensive, and it is one-on-one, which means, let's say 50 people want to do that. It won't be possible. As I said, I'm not a marketer guy, I'm not an influencer, bro. So and there are not enough hours in the day with the stuff that I'm doing. So yeah, that's that. I'm taking few here and there. It's high-end, it's really expensive, and I don't have nothing else to add on that because it's not for everybody. And yeah, another question that have popped up: what happened with the VIP group? The VIP group is still there, it's working. I'm posting the trades, some of the trades that I'm taking, not all the trades. I don't have all my accounts connected there. I'm posting frequently results. If you go into this channel, you will be able to see some shorts that I show weekly results. Sometimes I put daily results if I remember. I have done challenges like $10, $100. Last time that I checked on that account, it was about 25k. Obviously withdraw every day, because the goal is not just to make money but also to take money, to get paid yourself. Because a lot of people, what they do is they put money on a broker. By the way, look at this. This is amazing. This is amazing. Now back to what I was saying is, a lot of people, they depositing money on a broker, and because they never withdraw, at some point they end up blowing the account, especially if they had a bad 1 or 2 or 3 days. That's not the way to do it. You should always pay yourself first. The way that I do it and the way that I teach other people is to always withdraw every day. If it's small amount, okay. If it's big amount, again, okay. Let's say I make today $100, I will withdraw 50. Let's say I make 3,000, 5,000, 10,000, which it have happened multiple times. I will withdraw half of those, between 30 to 80%. If I make 10,000, I will withdraw 7,000. Can I do it? Yes, I have done it. And not only I say it just to say it, because I don't withdraw at the end of the day. Did I take one trade and made 1,000? I go in my broker at the end of the session, I will hit withdraw. That's why you will be able to see, especially if you follow me on Twitter, that I post like 10 withdrawals in a day from my broker, which is IC Markets, which is a regulated broker. And you will see withdraws like 1,000, 1,000, 1,500. And keep some money in the account for the account to compound. Let's see what else have covered out. About prop firms. This would be a different subject on its own. I should probably do a different video about that and talk about all those issues and all those stuff. And yeah, I mean, it's with prop firms, the way essentially it works is failed traders, they telling you, okay, give me your money to buy a challenge, and then when a lot of people buy challenge, they give a percentage to someone else back. Now someone might say, oh, I win in the markets, I made 5,000. No, you didn't make shit, because it's a demo account. So no order going to the market. So essentially, they took money from some guys and they give the money to some other guys, and they keep the majority. For example, if I take from 10,000 people $100, I can give to 5 people 1,000. Does that make sense? Okay. And when I see that I don't keep much of that money, all right, what happens is I say, oh, you won, you will be banned, or let us not pay you. Even though we got paid from you, if you were losing, it would be fine. But if you win, it's not that fine. And then they say, oh, we are here for the traders. How you are for the trader when you don't put any order into the market? No. Essentially, it's a game. It's not trading. It's a game that it's actually an illegal game, I should say, which someone asks money from a lot of people, and then they give some of that money to another. For example, okay, if let's say someone have one prop firm and I am their first client, right, and they don't get any other client, I am the first client, the only client, and make $10,000, how they will be able to pay me? The short answer is they won't. So they are not working for the winning trader. They're working for their pocket, and they want everybody to lose. When they brag that we pay that much money, it's not like they pay it from their pocket. It's not that they receive something, the trades, and capitalize on those trades. It means that, let's say, one firm pay 100 million, right? There are people that lost 500 million, okay, collectively, because the money comes directly from the losers and only from the losers. Okay, this is a lot of people, and something else, a lot of people, they don't understand that, oh, I have a, let's say, 50K account, 100K account. No, you don't have a 100K account. Okay, do you want to know why most people blow their account? Let me give you here some trading content for the people to understand from someone that, can claim that he's good, he's bad, whatever, right? It's a free advice, right? Now, a lot of people, they say, how much you should risk on your account? Let's say it's a 100K account. Now, the course, and let me prove to you why everybody, they shouldn't be teaching, okay? They shouldn't, they are wrong, and why when I mentor someone, I'm the correct one, because all the other guys, yes, they suck and they are wrong, okay? Let me prove to you, and let me prove to you why you blow your accounts. Let's say you have a 100K account, right? The industry standard, it is 1%. We will go into that. And let's say someone might say, oh, it's too much, 1%. Maybe 0.5%. Let me tell you. So you put 1% of 100K, so $1,000 a trade. Maybe 0.5%, $500 a trade, right? First and foremost, that person that say that to you, he should be in jail. All right, he's not. He doesn't even know what he's doing, and he's making his money from a course, not from the markets. Essentially, you guys build his capital. Now, you might say, haha, why? You don't know what you're talking about. Let me prove it to you, and it will make sense. So, you have a 100K account, and you cannot lose 100K. The first thing is, if you put 1K on the line, 1%, you are just 5 trades away from losing the account. Not even 5 trades, because if you account the fees and slippage, and that you need to close sooner at 4.4%, otherwise you blow the account, you are 4 trades. Essentially, you gambling the account for 4 trades, right? The second thing is, back to what I was saying, is they telling you to risk 1% based on the account size, but not based, but you cannot lose 100K. You have 100K, okay, but you cannot lose 100K. So why to risk 1,000 based on 100K and not risk 1% based on 10K, which you would be able to lose? Because this is the amount you have. You might have an account of 10 million and be able to lose only 200. So what? Are we gonna risk 1% on that 10 million? You might have $10 billion account and be able to lose only $500? Are you gonna risk? Essentially, the account size, it's stupid. It is irrelevant. Is someone thinking that, oh, I have 100K, but you don't have 100K. You don't have shit. Okay? I have 1 million. No, you don't have 1 million. It's how much you have to lose. Okay? Now, whatever amount you can make on a 100K account, you can make it on the 10K account, because this is your balance. So if you go and deposit 10K on a broker, would you risk 1,000 on every trade? That would be stupid, right? Why you do that, or why people teach that on courses, or even 0.5%. Let's say you have 50K account, so you put 5K in a broker. This is how much you gonna lose. You are allowed to lose anyways. So you have 5K. Would you risk 1% per trade? 500. I mean, you're 10 trades away to lose the entire account, to blow the account. And then people wondering, oh, why I have lost 10 funded accounts and 40 challenges? Why I have lost 50 accounts, 30 accounts, 20 accounts? Okay? Because they are risking too much, and nobody telling them, hey, if you risk 1% based on the account size and not based on the amount that you have to lose, it's stupid. And not only the course sellers, they don't teach that, but essentially they don't know what they're talking about, and the people that buy the courses, they're learning wrong information. That, I mean, you get the point. I believe you are smart enough if you watch this video till right now, 17 minutes, with my bad, accent, not see my face, but you are interested about maybe trading, maybe making some money, maybe learn some stuff. You are smart enough right now to realize that, hey, maybe I need to step down a little bit and reflect for all the information that I have learned. All courses, YouTube guys that they paid from YouTube, and they promote, tools and stuff like that. They teaching me this shit. Is it true? Is it correct? I would accept if you have a 100K account to risk 1,000. All right, I would accept that. I would say, okay, you're risking, at least you have 100 chances, even though 100 chances are low, because you might take 5 trades a day, 10 trades a day, and get what if you get a bad month? So let's say you take 1 trade a day, because some people, they get 10, 20, 5, whatever, and you have a bad month. Everybody can have a bad month, and you're risking 1%, right? Or 1K a day. So at the end of the month, you would be 30% down. You will need to make a lot, because then you will need to make, okay, not 30% up. Another thing, you will need to make about 50% up. You might say, like, what are you talking about? Let me prove it to you, because this is the reality. You lose 1 month, 1 trade a day of 1K, so you are 30K down. Now you have 70,000, right? In order to break even, okay, to go again back to 100K from the 70K, okay, you need an additional 30K. So half of 70K is 35,000. So you need to make 50% gain on your account just to break even though you were 30% down. All right? And that's why trading is hard. Not many people can do it. A lot of people teaching information that they hear from YouTube and try to rehash it and reshape it, and they taking courses. Someone might take 10 courses, be a failure, and then he say, I need some money. Let me create a course. By the way, that course will be bad, because if me and you, that you watch the video right now and you are on 20-minute mark, watch the same course, right? The same video, we will have different results. How come many people watch our course and they get different results? Everybody should have the same results, right? Because for you might be a dumb thing, and you might say, oh, that's stupid, I know those stuff, that's our elementary stuff. And for me, it might be the best thing ever. So a course that speaks to general and to the masses is created only to give you some general knowledge and not apply directly to your strength and weakness and your goals and that type of stuff, okay? And while a mentor is speaking directly to you and only you. That's the difference. Another thing, we see that over and over with the gym, for example. Not gym like lifting weights. A lot of people, they go there and they do everybody the same program. But everybody there have different body type composition, different strengths. Their best, the strongest thing might be, one might be the chest, another might be the arms. Maybe someone is weak, maybe someone is stronger at specific area, maybe in legs. Maybe one want to get a bodybuilding type of thing, and another might have an athletic body, like Cristiano Ronaldo, for example, right? Someone that is more like aesthetic. Another guy might take a gear and be on steroids. Another might want to lose some weight, and another might want to bulk up a little bit on specific areas, right? If everybody do the same thing, everybody will have different results. So that's why, like, a good coach should be there. Now, some people understand that and hire a coach. It's called personal trainer. Because I have seen people going into the gym 10 years, and 10 years they have the same body. Actually, in some cases it becomes worse and worse and worse. I never had any change in their body. They were fat and they are still fat. I'm not body shaming, okay? But it's one thing to go there to kill some time, and another thing to go there to train and get a significant result and achieve some goals. Wouldn't you agree? Haven't you seen the same thing? I see people exercise. The same thing happens here with trading. All right? The same exact thing. Everybody, they get a course, and what do we know? All right, we know that 96 to 99% they losing from trading. Why is that? If research isn't about the content, I argue that because if I Google about trading, I can find a lot of things. If I go into YouTube, I can find a lot of things. If I go into if I go to YouTube and forums and stuff like that, I will be able to find a lot of information. So it's not about lack of information, it's about the quality of the information. This is what's all about. And I will cut it here. I might go there to in that mountain, get some clean fresh air, and then go back to home. Oh my god, you cannot beat that. I honestly don't see a reason why someone want to trade something about that, to be on, you know, from a place to a place to a place. Of course, I live in a beautiful country with the best weather system. I have a lot of favorable conditions. For example, we have mountains, we have sea, a lot of sea, we have great weather conditions. It's not rainy here, and also in terms of trading, I live in the best time zone, which is GMT +2. So in Asia session, it's our night here. I can sleep, while London session is my morning, USA session is my noon and afternoon. So the high volatile sessions are essentially my day. If I was living, for example, in USA, I wouldn't be so favorable, because I would need to wake up in the night with a clock to catch the London session, right? And if I was living in China or Australia, in that part of the world, I would need to again wake up in the night to catch USA session. So yeah, and with that being said, thank you so much for being for saying that 26 minutes. At the end, I will post some results from some day-to-day basis, and to get some trading, content, maybe 3 minutes, 1 minute after this. If you want to hit a like button, subscribe, share, it would be good. If you are about mentorship, you can contact me. Maybe you know how to find me, maybe not. You will be able to find my email. I'm not gonna contact you first ever. You can find my email. And about other things, if you have a question, maybe ask it below, and when I find the time, I will shoot a video and reply. That's it. Cheers guys, and talk to you in the next one.